Well, happy Monday, friends. It's November 9, 2020, and we've been through quite a weekend together, and 2 Samuel 10 to boot. That was our reading yesterday. I encourage you to read that through carefully in a good English translation. Also know that the sermon is posted on YouTube as well. You can see that, and you can go back to it a few different times if you'd like. Also, reach out to me with questions, concerns. Also, I can even send you a manuscript. I was able to do that with one of our students yesterday, and it brought me a lot of joy to watch them following along word for word. Okay, questions for today. Hi to our friends on Monday night. First, what surprised you about 2 Sam 10? What surprised you? 2, did you hear the suspicion expressed by the advisors to King Hanun? Read that first part closely, verses 1, 2, 3. Did you hear the suspicion in their voice, in their advice? Did you hear what reasons they gave for their suspicion? Was it possible that they were correct about David? Here I'm tossing suspicion in to our questions. And what was the writer's reason for including the words of the advisors? Talk about that amongst yourselves. Think about that today. 3, having realized that they were obnoxious or a stink, stank, stunk to David, how did the Ammonites compound their evil? When is the last time you made your sin worse? 4, what reason did I offer for those rather unusual references to Joab's being sent by David? I stopped and made a very specific point, and I want you to remember it and think about it. If you have to go back and find it, go ahead. What reason did I offer for those unusual references to Joab's being sent by David? Question number 5. Brene Brown, who's writing out of the University of Houston, where she teaches, recommends our approaching other people with a soft front and a hard back. A softer front and a hard back. And she means that we're to be vulnerable and soft as we go and engage others, and firm in our convictions, boundaries, and limits. How does that image of the way we engage with others correspond to our passage? Question 6. What do we gain by a spirit of suspicion toward each other and Jesus? I think there's things we gain, and I want you to be honest with each other and with God about it. If it's true that faith in Jesus' loyal love is the opposite of suspicion, how can you choose faith and trust and loyal love instead of suspicion this week? When do you suspect others and Jesus the most? I'm thinking of what time of life, what's the part of the week, other things too. Oh, my clock is chiming. It's time to go. Thanks very much for your attention this week. We will see you soon.